Is your horse suffering from a persistent skin issue? Maybe you've tried everything, but the rain rot, rain scald, Pastern Dermatitis, or Ringworm just keeps coming back. You're not alone. I'm Dr. Renee Tucker, equine veterinarian with over 30 years experience. I've healed thousands of horses, and I've seen so many chronic skin conditions that owners don't know what to do. The vets don't really understand what's happening. Common skin issues and causes. Traditional veterinary medicine says these are all caused by different things. But the truth is they're all caused by one thing, with a spectrum of symptoms. They also name them all differently, sometimes, so they can sell different shampoos and antibiotics. These various antibiotics and medicated shampoos can alleviate symptoms, but since they're not getting to the originating, primary cause, the problem can come back. More on this later. Traditional vet med says all these skin conditions are caused by bacteria and or funguses that thrive in wet and moist conditions and cause hair loss and itching and scabs. But here's what I'm saying. All of these skin conditions are caused by the same root issue, and that is the horse is trying to get something out of the body. That something can be environmental toxins, pesticides, chemicals, heavy metals, the list goes on. But they're trying to get it out of the body. The liver should be clearing these toxins out the body, but sometimes it's overwhelmed. When that happens, all those toxins are shoved out through the skin. And unfortunately, this damages the skin. At that point, the bacteria and the fungus come along and they clear away all the dead debris, the dead skin cells that were damaged. They're really a cleanup crew. I know that's not what we were taught, but if you think about it, this really makes sense. And it explains why sometimes there's mud fever when there's no mud, and there's rain rot when there's no rain. By the way, this video is part of a series where I'm talking about the most common horse issues. Subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming ones. Let's talk about some of the signs and symptoms of these skin conditions. You can have matted hair and sticky secretions, lesions that progress to scabs, which when removed can reveal moist pink areas and sometimes even pus. Horses can definitely be painful and have sensitivity to touch in these affected areas. Horses can show tail swishing from agitation. There's often redness, swelling, and scabs on the affected area, and there can be circular, bald, scaly patches. In severe cases, lameness can occur. If you are unsure about the symptoms your horse is feeling, you could actually ask him or her. Check out this video to learn how to do it. Okay, let's briefly go over the traditional veterinary treatment, and then I'll talk about how to cure this forever. This is what traditional veterinary medicine will tell you to do. First, a gentle grooming where you carefully remove the loose hair and the scabs. Next, use an antiseptic wash, such as chlorhexidine or povidone iodine on the affected areas. If you do this, be careful and follow the directions. You need to leave the wash on the area for several minutes and then thoroughly rinse it off. If you leave any remaining on there, that can irritate the horse's skin too. Then you can use a topical medication, maybe an antibacterial or antifungal, as prescribed by your veterinarian. In severe cases, oral or injectable antibiotics may be needed. The traditional preventative measures are as follows. Keeping the horse dry, ensure proper hygiene, and addressing any underlying conditions that may weaken the immune system. You want to avoid barrier creams because this can trap moisture and encourage bacterial growth. Keeping the horse indoors during peak midge activity can help, as well as using fly sheets, repellents, and fly screens to reduce any bug bites. And in some cases, allergy testing can help identify specific allergens and guide management strategies. If you want to learn more important tips about your horse's health that not even your vet knows, please check this video. As I mentioned before, the treatments and grooming that I mentioned can't heal your horse forever because they're not getting to the root cause. Now let's talk about how to fix the skin forever. The quickest, best, permanent way to fix horse skin conditions is with TBT. TBT, or the Tucker Biokinetic technique, is my energy technique. A TBT practitioner will fix your horse's liver so that it's not overloaded, and there can be many reasons for that. Then they'll focus on the immune system, make sure all of that's working, as well as circulation to the skin and to the liver so that everything is flowing well. A lot of times, all this can be done in one treatment. Now, if you have a severe case or very long-standing issue, then it may take a few treatments, but it will get fixed. You can also order my TBT Skin Revival product. This is an energy-based product, so it's like giving a microdose of TBT every day. The link's in the description. Lastly, you can try any herbal liver cleanse product. If your horse's skin condition is fairly mild, this might do the trick. Try it for 60 to 90 days and then you'll know if it will work. Learning TBT won't only help you with your horse's skin issues, but with any health issue your horse has. You would be able to help your horse or any pet with any health issue they have. Not to mention the time, the money, and the stress you'd save from having to call the vet every time something crops up. To learn TBT, you would join TBT University. TBTU has 7 modules. You can take them all online at your own speed. It can take on average about 1 year to go through all the modules, though we have had some super fast people learn it all in 6 months. You will be fully supported along the way. Everyone can learn this. We have community groups where you can share and ask questions, and I personally look through all your case reports and answer any questions there as well. In just the first 2 modules, you'll learn enough of TBT to fully align the skeleton, just like a chiropractor would, but using gentle energy. You can find out more about the modules at the Tucker Biokinetic link below. Some of my students are even using TBT to help other animals and start a business. Check out their stories and experiences in this video. If you want to join TBT, please check the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.